My name is David Villari, born September 4, 1941. I'm 80 years old. I have 5 grandchildren, have been very active for most of my life, athletically, playing golf, all sports. I had aortic surgery, bypass surgery in 2007. After the aortic surgery and the bypass surgery, I was feeling pretty well up until, I would say, about a year and a half ago. I started, feeling tired, more tired than ever, and realized something was going wrong. So that's when we did further research and found out that I had a mitral valve problem.
Mr. Villari was referred to me from his cardiologist for evaluation for possible transcatheter mitral valve repair. In his case, the valve itself was deteriorated with a prolapse and a flail deflect. And it was very symptomatic.
I was not nervous. I was very comfortable because Dr. Caseta made me comfortable. He suggested that he'd done several of these procedures and that it was a routine procedure and I shouldn't have any fears, and I didn't have any fears going into the procedure.
First of all, we did a cardiac catheterization to make sure that the bypasses were open, and then we proceed with the plan of transcatheter mitral valve edge-to-edge repair with mitral clips. Mitral valve repair without surgery means that we simulate a surgical procedure that is called the Villari technique, which means that the surgeon comes in, open the valve, open the heart, open the valve, and put stitches made a bow tie of the mitral valve. That is the Villari technique. And then to complete he puts a ring, the surgeon puts a ring. The mitral valve repair with catheter, we don't open the heart. We go with the specially designed catheter. We grasp the anterior and posterior leaflet of the mitral valve, and we place these clips. These clips are stronger than the stitch, one that attracts the tissue and then reduce the size of the annulus, and that helps also to improve the remodeling of the heart.
After the procedure was over, Dr. Caseta came into my hospital room and said it was a very involved procedure, and instead of 1 clip to solve the repair, it was 3 clips.
In a third of the cases, we need to use more than 1 clip. We use 2 clips. And sometimes, like this case, we have to use even more. We use 3 clips.
I felt immediately much better. I mean, I had a much easier time of breathing. I wasn't as tired as I was prior to the surgery, so it was a very successful procedure as far as I was concerned. And I knew that 2 days afterwards.
We got a great result with him, and we were able to reduce significantly the amount of mitral insufficiency, reverse all the hemodynamic changes that severe mitral insufficiency produce, and we minimize the degree of obstruction to the mitral valve at the end. I
would say I give him 100% recommendation based on my experience. Like about 3 times a week, I exercise regularly. So yes, I'm looking forward to being back to that routine.